Hi, I'm Sandra Parker and I founded Just The Tonic to coach professional men and women to gain complete control and freedom from alcohol. And these are my biggest lessons. First, find your passion. I had a successful career as a chartered accountant, and there was lots of aspects of my job I enjoyed, but it didn't light me up. I wasn't excited about it. When I decided I wanted to do something different, I knew I enjoyed helping people, and I was really excited about helping people get control over alcohol. I now know that that passion is what's helped me build my business and grow my business. I get passionate about my clients' outcome, about how the business is growing, and about what I do on a day-to-day basis. And I really strongly believe that if you find something you're passionate about, you'll be able to make it a success and you'll enjoy it. Curiosity and interest in other people. I'm really interested in what makes people tick. I understand that everybody's different and it's never one size fits all. And so I believe that if you can get interested in other people, in the people you work with, in your clients, in your customers, and you can take action to really understand what's going on, what their way of thinking is, how they like to do things, what's keeping them stuck. That gives you a massive advantage in your business. The power of connection, camaraderie, and accountability. One of the things that I realized early on in my business was how powerful it was for my clients to be part of a like-minded group of people. With alcohol, there's so much shame and stigma that keeps people stuck and feeling miserable. And so I realized that when I created a group where people get one-to-one coaching and they're part of a group of like-minded people, it goes a huge way to getting rid of the shame. People realize that they're not on their own. They feel accountability and a genuine connection to other people. They find it easier to open up and they have fun. My guidance is, if you can find ways to introduce teamwork, connection, and camaraderie in your business, not only are you going to be more successful, but you're also going to enjoy it more, and your clients and your customers will enjoy it more as well. Making it fun. One of the things that I've learned is for me to be successful, it has to feel like fun. And I've noticed this is exactly the same for my clients. So in terms of how I make my business fun, first of all, working with people that I like, making sure that we're enjoying what we do, we remember why we're doing it, and we have fun along the way. And then secondly, making it fun for my clients. One of the reasons I set up this business was because I discovered myself that I had more fun when I wasn't drinking alcohol. And this was the opposite of what I expected. And so this is one of the things that I teach my clients, that they can enjoy their life more once we tackle the root cause. And so part of making it fun for them is encouraging them to go out, go to a place like this that serves as many alcohol-free drinks as alcoholic drinks, where you can go out and enjoy it and be part of it, and looking at how you can enjoy your life more. Like, we do things in our group, like we have songs that people post, we have things that we encourage people to do, and generally we encourage people to enjoy their life more because we're removing a problem. If you can make what you do fun, it's not going to seem like work, and that will be a way to make it more successful. Know your client, know your audience. From the very start of my business, I knew exactly who I could help and who I couldn't. And I knew who I could help because that person was me when I was struggling with alcohol. The people that I help are people who are smart, high-achieving professional people who struggle with alcohol. These are not people that have reached rock bottom. They're not people that have chronic alcohol addiction that need medical supervision. I know these people really well because that was me. I understand their frustrations, I understand their fears, and I understand their coping mechanisms and the stories they're telling themselves. Because of that, I'm able to market very effectively, to speak in the language that they understand, and to be able to reach them. And when people come to me, they say things to me like, "You seem to have got in my head, you understand me," and they feel that they can trust me because they know that I was where they were. By targeting these type of people, that is a big reason why I've been able to be successful, And I believe that it's really important that you know exactly who your customer or your client is, and you target them, and you resist the temptation to make your marketing too generic to try and reach everyone. If you speak specifically to your target clients, you will reach them. And I believe that's a way that you're going to be more successful.